Hey, Lisa Crilley Mallis here, and I want to talk about jumping from task to task. Recently, I was working with a client who was really frustrated. She's like, I start one task and then I jump to another and jump to another. I wish I could just be more disciplined. And I said, let's use your discipline for something harder than that, because it's okay to jump from task to task. The challenge, or when it's not okay, is when you jump from task to task and you leave like this scattering of papers all over the place and you don't go back to where you started. So, as long as you have a plan for how to get back to where you started, if you need to jump around, jump around. Don't be judgmental with yourself about the fact that I started one thing and then I went to something else and I went to something else. If you need to do that, so go ahead and do it. It's okay. And so, here's a couple ideas on how you can make sure that you get back to the beginning. One is before you move to the second task, put a post it note on top of where you started that reminds you of where you were so that you can get back to it. Because sometimes you need to take the phone call. Someone does come into your workspace and you need to have a conversation. So just give yourself a reminder of how to get back to where you started. You also can give yourself a list at the very beginning of the day of top 3 things you need to make sure that you accomplish. And when you start there and then you end up going some other places, before you end the day, look back at the list and make sure you finish those top 3 things. My third strategy for you is called return to zero, meaning get your desk back nice and clean before you leave your office. That will allow you to finish everything that you started, because you'll have a pile of papers all over the place and you just one by one systematically get through and finish those papers. Or if you don't finish them, they go on the list of things to get done tomorrow and they're right there on top. So those are 3 strategies. If you find that you're a hopper, a person who likes to go from one task to another, those are 3 strategies to help make sure that you actually get them all done. All right, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week. If you have other strategies to help you remember to finish what you started, please post below.